Hi Church. I want to bring a devotion this evening around focus. The writer of the book of Hebrews in chapter 12 says, "Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God." I think in life we're easily distracted. We can be distracted by doing good things and being distracted from the purpose, which is why we do things. In the book of Luke, in chapter 10, it tells of the story of Mary and Martha. Mary sits down and is just absorbed by the presence of Jesus, just sits there and wants to lap up his presence, lap up everything he says, where Martha's busy preparing for the evening meal. Martha's intentions were right, but she was busy about the doing and not why she was doing. And Jesus said, "Martha, be more like Mary. Don't miss the moment." Further back in the Bible, in Genesis 25, it has the story of Esau and Jacob. And Jacob has been cooking a lentil soup, and Esau comes in from hunting and he's distracted by his hunger. He is so hungry. He says, "Give me that soup. Give me the stew. Give me that stew." And he is so distracted by his hunger that he gives up his birthright. Now, the birthright is more than just an inheritance. It is about the potential of what God has for your life. It's about leading the family. It's about leading the whole lifestyle of what they knew. The responsibility fell on him. And it says in verse 29 that Esau despised his birthright. The word despised, it means what is holy, what God has made holy, or what is holy to be treated as what is common. Don't let your life be treated as common for what God's called you to be special, what he's called you to be holy. Your potential that he's put in you is for his purpose. You say, "Oh, what's God's purpose in my life?" That's a good question. The question answer is to love God with all our heart, all our soul, all our mind. To be in such a deep relationship with God that we are like a newlywed couple, intimate, and know each other and want to know and are obsessed by each other, to understand what they are saying, to understand what they are feeling, where they're going, what their movements are. To love each other so much, that is God's desire, to have a relationship with us. Now, I think, you look in the books of the Bible and you think, why is the book of Song of Songs written? It talks about intimacy between a man and a woman, but I think that's the way that God expresses how we can actually relate, be the closest thing that we can relate to having a relationship with God. John 15, it talks about abiding in the vine, us and him and us. That abiding, that oneness is what being the bride of Christ is intended to be. You know, being a Christian isn't just saying a prayer and having a ticket of insurance to make it to heaven. Being a Christian is about relationship and staying focused around who God is and having that love relationship with Him. It's so much more than the doing. It's so much more than reading the Word. It's so much more than doing worship. It's so much more than doing ministry. You know, in the Corinthians it says, without love, what is it? It's just a clanging cymbal. Our focus needs to be love God with all our heart, all our soul, all our mind, all our strength. That's what our focus needs to be. Bless you, church. I hope you get something out of this that will bring much fruit in your life.